There we go. Hello. It's so wonderful to see that so many of you have turned up for this. Hi, how are you all doing? We all good? Hi, everyone. Hey, everybody. Hi. Hi. It is absolutely wonderful to see you all. One second, let me just adjust the music slightly. There we go. No, it's wonderful to see you all. Thank you so much for coming. I mean, it's already so much of you. It actually blows my mind. Hi. Let's read out some names. I think you like it when I do that. We've got. Oh my gosh, there's so many. They go so quickly. Hello Kuwani. Hello Midnight. Hello Nahida. Hello Luna. Hello Solving. Hello Chrissy. Hello Navpie, but better. Hello. Oh my gosh. Hello Normal Alex. Hello Cookie Cat. Hello Galaxy Dream. Oh my gosh. You guys are making it really hard for me to keep up. Catherine. Already said Luna. Sizik, Lee, Moonrose, Material is Girl, Toru, Turi, Crackhead Panda. These are funny names you guys have. Like, really weird names. You're not late at all, Sarah. We've literally just started, so don't worry. Hello, Kind. Hello, Vivid Milk. Hello. Oh my gosh. Hello. I always said Catherine. Hello, Kind again. Hello, Kaylee. Hello, Lenzi. Hello, Lavender. Hello, Hakari. Hello, Junie. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me just take a bit of a moment to say hello to everyone, because the chat is, goodness me. Hey, Wolfkin. Hello. Who else? Third Planet from the Sun. Hello, Cat. Hello, Sam. Oh my gosh, that was a super chat right there. Hold on. From Excalibur, thank you first of all so much for the $5 donation straight off the bat. And you've got a question for me, okay? And your question is, hey Ellion, I got a question. What is your favorite sweet food? Well, first of all, thank you for the donation again. Any funding towards the Royal Army always helps. And my favourite sweet food? Well, as you all know, probably, my favourite, like, baked good is a cinnamon roll, 100%. But, like, a sweet good, oh, gosh, that's hard. I like jelly beans. Jelly beans are fun. I always enjoy jelly beans. My favourite flavour is the orange ones. And the strawberry ones. I don't think much of the green ones, though, to be fair. I usually leave all of those for my sister. But who else we got? Hello, Connor. Hello, Zhangling. Hello, Lacey. Hello. I think that's most of the one I've seen for now. But hold on. I'm not too sure that I'm a bean, but I'm not really sure what that means either. But you know, fair enough. Oh wow, that came. Goodness me, I've got latency on this. Crikey, that's come for a bit late. I may need to adjust that slightly next time I do this. There's a lot of latency. I don't know what anime is, I'm afraid. It's okay, Spooky Me. You're not late at all. And yes, I do have a sister. She's just a tiny bit younger than me. But no, she's back at home with my parents in the Southern Kingdom. While, you know, I'm away all the time. And yes, I do love cinnamon buns. They are like a drug to me. But you know, I do love exercise, so it burns off me getting fat. Oh my gosh. Excalibur, another wonderful donation to the Royal Army. $5 from Excalibur. Is the princess busy? May we speak with them? So, she is. Well, as you can tell, it's night right now, and she is asleep at the moment. She. It's been rough for her, you know. So I just sort of need to let her rest for now, okay? But thank you for being so cautious of that. Goodness gracious me. From oh gosh, I'm so sorry if I mispronounced this. Kaylin Gerfro, with 11 Canadian dollars. At least I assume that's what that means. Hi, I hope your day is going good. It is, thank you so much. My question for you is, how do you feel when you realise that the servant girl is the princess? Also, I have a joke for you. What do you call a magic owl? Houdini. Very good, very good. And I am really sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. But my question, yeah, to answer your question, it was, I mean, it was certainly a hard hit. Like, damn. Here's the thing. She's from the Northern Kingdom, and when the war with the Brotherhood started, the Brotherhood of Bones crawled out of something called the Maw, this great pit that leads to the underworld. That's where the Brotherhood came from, and that Maw was in the north. And the moment the Brotherhood crawled out, they pretty much did their best to wipe the Northern Kingdom out, and they did. They did. They destroyed it. It must have been awful for her. But we thought they were all dead. The princess, the king, the queen. But it was a shock, 100%. But I'm just glad she's alive, no matter who she is. What exactly is the Brotherhood? And I'm going to apologise, I'm getting so many questions right now that I may miss out on a few, but I'm just trying to follow with all your questions, so I do apologise. What exactly is the Brotherhood? So, the Brotherhood of Bones are a sort of army. They don't really have any sort of political backing, but they're they're a group, mainly made up of undead creatures. They're ruled by a man known as Lord Valakor, and Valakor is said to be a creature born from the Maw itself. This sort of undead overlord. If you ask me, he's a madman. A madman with a hell of a talent for magic. And Sky1996, thank you so much for $2 through Super Chat. And you say, "Hi, you're awesome." Thank you. I think all of you are very awesome too. And what is my favourite book? Okay, so here's the thing. I hate reading. I can read. I'll verify that now. I can read, but I I don't enjoy reading. Sadly, I don't have a very good attention span, and reading is something that really is. Reading is hard to hold my attention. So, but I've read a few handful of books. I think one of my favorite books is The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. That's one of my favorites. Boy in the Striped Pajamas is one of my favorite books. Frankenstein. I've actually read the OG Frankenstein, and I love it. The OG Frankenstein book is one of the best books I've ever read. Love it. I actually love Frankenstein. What else have we got cooking? Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with all your questions. I'm so overwhelmed by it all. Ellion, can you say hello, Princess Faith? Hello, Princess Faith. Does the princess ever read to you? The princess is a bit more of a bookworm than I am. I did actually buy her a few of the... You know, when we were back in town, when we got assaulted by the Faceless, while we were there for about a month while I was getting obvious wounds looked over. So I believe... Xiang Ling, thank you so much for the Canadian dollar donation of $2.79. Thank you. I don't think that came through. It's come through money-wise, but I don't think it came through in notifications. Or has it yet? I don't know. It should come through any moment. I bought her a load of books when we were in that town, and Ah, there it is. I bought her a load of books when she was in the town. So she likes reading aloud because, you know, we spend a lot of time in the room alone. So, you know, I mainly got her books on, well, I got her books on history because, you know, I love history. And got her a few, like, fairy tale-ish thriller books. She likes those. She's not really too interested in, like, the tales of, like, you know, the pretty maidens and all that. She's not exactly like that. But she reads to me sometimes, and I don't mind it. How heavy is my armor? Well, my armor's not too heavy. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Xiangling, for another donation to the Royal Army of $2.79 in Canadian money. I guess that's from the now wiped out North Kingdom, I suppose. Hi, Ellion. Do you like the princess? Yeah, as a friend, yeah. She's really nice as a friend. So yeah, as a friend, yeah. As a friend, yeah. Yeah. We'll leave that at that. And Agatha Oliviera, thank you for the subscription. What other questions we got? Someone asked how heavy my armor was. My armor's as heavy as the average military armor. It's still quite light. Am I secretly a princess myself? I wish, but that's probably something you would probably want to ask my sister a bit more. Have you been eating well, young knight? You look thin, dear. I've been eating very well, thank you. I eat a lot of fish. I love fish. You know, it's the military, so I can't exactly argue with what I'm given. I'm just sort of, you know, given things to eat. Excalibur, another donation of $5. Oh my gosh, you're breaking your bank. Listeners snuggling up to me because it's cold. Oh, the princess snuggling up to me because it's cold. Has that happened? Well, the window in that tavern was a... Sorry. The window in that tavern, was it? It was a bit drafty, so... Yeah, once or twice. But just, you know, just because it was cold. Would you save... Well, would you save the world or the princess? Well, I'd save the world, because the world's got the princess in it. Yeah. What is my least favourite sweet? Well, that's a good one. Black licorice. Like, licorice all sorts. Yeah, they're grim. They are absolutely grim. I hate them. They're disgusting. They're absolutely disgusting. And they're not jelly beans, but they're called like licorice bullets. Minging. Absolutely disgusting. Also, not a big fan of jam. Like, anything with jam in it, it's not my thing. I'm not doing maths. I hate maths, and I think you know that. How much do you practice a week? Oh, so each shade. Thank you so much for the donation of 220. I'm so sorry. I've got no idea what currency that is. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Can we call you Ellie? Also, can you try saying... Oh, goodness me. I presume that's Turkish then. Turkish currency. What's the... Sorry, I take a lot of pride in knowing the currencies of different countries, and I used to know the one for currency. Is it lira? Turkish lira? Can you try saying... Seni seviyorum. Seni seviyorum. It means I love you in Turkish. I absolutely love your vids. Keep up the good work. Don't be hard on yourself, though. I love you. Thank you so much, Shade. That means a lot. Thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. Goodness me, though. Oh, my gosh. How many times do I practice a week? I practice 6 days a week. You know, I'm a training soldier. I'm still only a sergeant, but I practice 6 days a week in multiple things. That is, of course, like, you know, sword fighting, riding, archery, tactics, stuff like that. What else we got? What's my favourite song to dance to? Pardon me. Sorry. my favourite song to dance to. I like Sing Sing Sing. That's a good song. I enjoy dancing to that. Two questions. How was your training like? How was your training like before becoming an official knight and general? Were there any challenges you had difficulty overcoming? So, I like to, okay, I don't mean to blow my own trumpet or anything, but I like to imagine I'm a naturally gifted swordsman. I'm very good with a sword. However, I wasn't too great when it came to bow work. I'd often shoot too far to the left or to the right. But you know, that's how it be. That's how it be. Oh dear, I've lost my finger. There we go. Zhang Ling, another donation of 99 Canadian cent. Please only donate if you have the funds to spare, by the way. The Royal Army's got enough funding, but it's still immensely grateful. Oh, and by the way, I meant to say this. If you do donate to the stream, you are more than welcome to DM me on Discord. You don't need to give me a ping. Just DM me and show that you were the donator, and I will give you the donator role in the Discord. But what was that? That was a $10 donation from Excalibur. Yet again, you say you're rich. Don't worry about money-wise anyway. Imagine I'm sick when I'm sleeping. Listener wraps me up in a blanket burrito. That's not exactly happened before. I've not been sick yet since I've known the princess. I actually, funny enough, I rarely get sick. I very, very rarely get sick. Like, I may get the odd, like, you know, sniffles or cold now and again, but I'm never, like, really, really, really ill. But, I think one night she told me that I'd just fallen asleep on the bed and she had to put the covers on me, and, I think that was the closest, she came to a burrito. What even is a burrito? If it just so happened to have a large tub of definitely room temperature bubbling oil, how long would you need to fry it to get you a good medium rare? 2 minutes, probably. Thank you, trash. Hold on. I'm sorry. I think there was another donation came through then from Xiangling again. Once again, thank you so much. What else? Have you gotten injured during training before? Yes, I have. So, you know, naturally you get a lot of bruises. Obviously, if we're sparring, we'll use training swords, which are like, you know, wooden. But, you know, they're still heavy. So, you know, the odd bruise there, the odd black eye there, you know, a couple of topples off horseback here and there. I think my worst injury was I dislocated my wrist once when I fell off of a horse during a riding exercise. It's the main reason I'm not in the cavalry anymore. Mother of fucking... Sorry. Sorry, I swore then. I said that like this in my videos, but... Eclipse Catcher Tuber with a donation of 100 euros. May we give you a kiss... Or a tickle in the next part again. Also, how was your life before being a guard? Also, what do you think of the Brotherhood? Were they called like that? What do you think they want from the princess? So, the kiss. So the kiss. Maybe. Tickle. No. No tickle. No tickle, thank you. No. I'm serious. No tickle, please. And as for the Brotherhood, okay, listen. I'm going to tell you this, but my commanders and generals don't want me to tell you this. Now look, the Brotherhood of Bones, they wiped out the King and Queen of the North, not just because they were the closest, it's because they were the most likely to stop them. The King and Queen of the North possessed a certain type of magic, one that was very effective against Valakor and his minions. I think they want to wipe out the last few that can destroy them properly. But I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen, okay? Just leave it at that. Thank you, Xiangling, for another 99-cent donation. Can discuss just me. How long have I been a knight? I've been a knight for about 4 years. Yeah, I don't know what my voice said. About 4 years. Hold on. We got Moonlight Soda. Hi again, lovely to see you. With a donation of $2. And they ask, what kind of sword do you use? So, I use, and I'll see if I can grab it for you. This is my sword. So, my sword is custom made. It was a gift from my commander. Now, in the early days of the war against the Brotherhood, we were fighting in the fields, and my commander was cornered by a defiler. Now, I was able to save my commander's life by, killing the defiler, obviously. And my commander rewarded me by giving me a custom-made one-handed sword. It is made of northern steel, gold, silver, with a dark leather handle. And this gem in the middle, at the bottom of the pommel, that's a ruby. Hold on, I'm overwhelmed again with questions. Did that... Okay, Excalibur, asked, where are your tickle spots? I think we're gonna, I think we're gonna keep that private. You can put the feather away for now, thank you. Oh, what's my horse's name? My horse's name is Slow Dancer. And he is the most wonderful stallion, and I love him very much. What was your night ceremony like? Oh, it was great. I loved it. I loved it. It was really something special. It made me feel like I'd come such a long way, you know? Like, it made me feel like I'd come so far from when I began. Because I used to have this big issue where I used to be really jealous of the people who were ahead of me. And then I sort of realised how to run my own race. Xiang Ling, oh my god. Please reserve your money if you can't afford it. But thank you so much for another donation of $6.99. Thank you so much. Out of character for a second, I'm blown away by your guys' generosity. You people are just honestly the best. I couldn't wish for a fucking better... Sorry, I keep swearing. I couldn't wish for a better fan base, honestly. But, you donated earlier, but I've already forgotten how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Kaylin donated $2.20 Canadian dollars and said, what is the thing you like most about the princess? I love her personality. I like how she's not the princess stereotype, if you get what I mean. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but she really is her own person. You know, she doesn't just do what she's told. She really has a mind of her own, and she's got this very strong, independent personality, and I really like that. She's strong. She's a strong soul. What was... Hold on. I'm just catching up with all the questions. How did it feel to find someone who looked just like me? I presume you're talking about the faceless. I've heard stories about people who have fought faceless who not only imitate themselves, but their loved ones. It was weird. Like, when I burst into the room, I cut its head off, right? Head went there, body went over there. It felt weird. I almost wanted to tap my own neck to make sure my own head was still on my shoulders. It was, it was scary. But as a knight, I'm trained not to, be overwhelmed by fear. Like, it must have been scary for her. Like, it must have been so frightening for her. But, it was an experience, certainly. I'm not too sure if by cutting and killing the faceless, I had either committed murder or suicide, though. It was a bit hard to tell. But how old am I? Oh, how old am I? So I believe I put this in the headcanon channel, but I can't remember what I actually said. I'm about in my mid-20s. There we go. We'll give a vague answer on that front. We had another donation from Excalibur. Sorry. Excalibur, with another $5 donation, asked, what ticks you off? Like, what gets me mad? So I'm a bit sensitive to noise, but, like, really fine noises. Like, I can't stand the noise of grinding. Like, I cannot be in the blacksmiths when they're using the whetstones. The noise actually drives me insane. Like, I want to smash everything. I can't stand it. Grinding noises like that really grind my gears. There we go. Bonjour, Ezra. What else have we got? Do I have a last name? Yes, it's Nightingale. Oh my gosh, you people. The fourth wall, no. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, we got another donation from Xiangling. Thank you so much. What was it like working with the royal family when you were first a guard? So, I didn't speak to them much. You know, guards, you know, were forced to mind the door while the royals, you know, eat and drink and all that sort of stuff. And Eclipse Gatcha again with a €10 donation. No. We're not doing any tickling here, thank you. Thank you. You said, everybody, we must tickle our knight in shining armor. Also, I love how you always get us to calm down and saved us. I bet if we wouldn't have asked what pastry, we could have died maybe by the faceless. Yeah. That's that's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm glad. That's why I'm glad we didn't die. Shade with 55 Turkish lira again. Are we sure you're a knight? I'm sure you're a thief because you stole my heart. Almost fainted, by the way. Thank you for your generosity, my dear knight. Thank you, is what I got to say off the bat. Thank you, and thank everyone else here. You all are honestly some of the most wonderful and generous fans that I could ever possibly have. And I'm glad I produce this sort of content because it lets me get such a nice fan base. I don't have a fan base full of weird people who are asking me to, like, murder them and stuff. But no, back to the question about the royals. We're very much forced to just mind the doors. We're forced to sort of, you know, mind the door while, you know, they eat and drink and all sort of stuff. But some of them were nice. When I was serving in the Eastern Kingdom, I got to meet the princess there, and she was quite nice, and the prince was a nice chap as well. Bit douchey, don't tell him I said that, but, you know, nice enough nonetheless. What else? Sailor Nuggies. Of course I can call you Isabel. Hi, Isabel. Oh, you... Thank you, Michelle. That's very nice of you. How did you... Buddy, pal, Ellion, we know you love the princess. Just accept and stop being in denial. Well, I wouldn't have to stop being in denial because I'm not in denial. I like her. She's a friend. Thank you so much for the donation, Excalibur. Xiangling, once again, with another donation asking, Ellion, I think you fell for me. Thank you so much, Xiangling. Oh my gosh, people, honestly. That is Golden Wings, who, by the way, I believe is the same Golden from our Discord. This out of character makes these wonderful chibi fan arts that I'm so happy with and I love. I just wanted to say you're absolutely amazing. What's your language? Now for a question. Are you doing okay? First of all, thank you so much. You're absolutely amazing as well. And that's my question. Yeah, I'm doing great. You know, I'm hanging out with all you people. So, you know, what's not to be good at? What's not to be happy about? What else have we got? How would you feel if the faceless as you kissed the princess? I think that almost happened, but not sure. It didn't nearly happen. It can happen. Now, in the in the King's ranks of the King's Guard, we're taught to detect faceless. It's very hard to do, but we are taught how to you know, look for signs that someone is a faceless and such. So I don't think it would get anywhere near me. What other questions have we got? Yeah, okay, I'm stuttering. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What else? There's nothing to confess, thank you. Why did you name your horse Slow Dancer? I named it after a reference of something. I met this man Jojo. He went on a very bizarre adventure with his horse, and he named his horse Slow Dancer, so I figured I'd call my horse that. Do you know what the princess's powers are to their full extent? Not really, I'm afraid. Like, I kind of wish I did, but magic's not my forte. Thank you so much again for the donations, Yangling. I love you all very much, and I hope you're all okay as well. I'm not confessing anything. I don't need to confess anything, thank you. Yep, nothing at all. You have a really simple question. My favourite colour is crimson, like crimson burgundy. That's my favourite colour. It's the colour of my cape. What else have we got? Isn't the princess going to be mad at us about talking about her behind her back? No, I don't think she will. She's kind of come to the extent that the more people know about her, the better. Because, you know, she may take her parents' throne one day. Eclipse again with a €10 donation. Do you love the princess? Because if so, everyone give him a kiss on the cheek, of course, because he's a thief for stealing our hearts. Like, okay, look, yeah, all right, listen. I love the princess as a friend. Okay, she's really nice. She's really sweet and really kind and really pretty and just absolutely the best. But she's just a friend. Just a friend. Oh my gosh, people. Okay, hold on. I gotta get these in order. Blue Ape with it. Thank you so much for the donation. Hey, Ellion, it's an honor to be here and meet you. Thank you. It's wonderful to speak to you as well, and all of you. If worse comes to worse, the princess and anyone else you bring are more than welcome in Chessland Kingdom. Sincerely, Princess Pomegranate. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I'll be sure to note that down. I love chess as well. Forgive me if I mispronounce this. Yukiai Dore with a $5 donation. When you're home, what is your favourite and least favourite item to bake? So my favourite is, well, it's joint. My favourite's joint actually. Cinnamon rolls and grapefruit drizzle cake. My least favourite is probably anything like pastry based. Like, you know, like stuff like croissants and anything like with really complex pastry, due to the sole fact that it's so complicated and it can go wrong really quickly. I'm good at it, but it's still a frustration. But my family doesn't just bake, we also make candies, like, you know, sweets and stuff. And I hate working with the hot, like, candy paste, because if it's too hot, damn, that stuff can burn. I've still got the scar on the back of my hand. Xiang Ling with another donation. But if the princess were to kiss you again romantically, what would you do? I'd probably die. If I'm honest, yeah, I'd probably die. I'd probably just like drop dead. Yeah, probably just drop dead with you know. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to keep up with the super chats and the regular chats. I'm trying to balance them. I'm sorry if I'm skipping over some questions. I will try my best to get to everyone. Excalibur with another donation. How do you deal with nightmares? So, my nightmares mainly faded out the longer I was in the army. So, it was mainly just a matter of facing my fears and getting used to the things that were giving me nightmares, sort of conquering them in a way. I used to, you know, have nightmares of battle and stuff like that, but I've actually learned to get over that. Mother of... Right, Xiangling with another donation, another question. Jamais la princesse means I love the princess in French. J'adore la princesse is I love, I think. Cecilia May donated $20 and said, you got me through a horrible fight with my boyfriend, so I just wanted to drop by and say thank you for being a knight in shining armor in my moment of need. Look forward to more adventures. I'm very, very glad I could help you, Cecilia. The reason I started this channel was because a good friend of mine told me how much ASMR roleplay helped her through hard times. So the fact that I'm able to do this and help you people is just wonderful for me. So I'm very happy I could help you through that horrible fight. I hope you and your boyfriend are on better terms now. And yeah, you're welcome. By Veniamin, is that your name? Right. Sorry, let me see if I can get some general questions now. Have you ever encountered a magical creature? Oh, loads. Druids, undead, they're magical. A lot of the Brotherhood's units are magical. Sorcerers, warlocks, witches, elves. They're not creatures, but they're a bit stuck up. But, yeah, I've encountered a few magical elves. Or, you know, all elves are magical. Moonlight Soda with $20 donation. Delhi is a river in Egypt. You are in love. Also, if you and the princess got married, what kind of crown would you want? Well, if we got married, I'd fancy a gold crown with a ruby in the center. But, you know, never gonna get that, am I? Maybe I'll make a paper one, actually. Ellion, what do you and the princess do mostly during the day? Do you just sit around or do you do anything special? So, when we were in the town after we'd fled to the Eastern Castle, we mainly spent well, you know, I was in bed most of the time. I'd had my foot chewed off pretty much. But, we mainly just chilled in the room. She would go downstairs and get me things. But after I could walk, we would just go out to the town square, maybe go into the inn, have a drink, look at all the shops. There was a festival on at one point where we, you know, went to all the market stalls and see what we could find. And then when we got to the garrison, so since we're, you know, here at the garrison, I spend a lot of time, I spend a lot of time, oh my gosh, Shade with 55 Turkish lira donation, with I'll chase Ellion's nightmares away, thank you. But, when we were in the garrison, you know, I spend a lot of days with my commanders, you know, talking about, you know, war stuff. She mainly spends her days with the handmaids, who were called from the Southern Kingdom just to, you know, look after her and stuff. So she mainly spends her day. She speaks to my commanders now and again to talk about things here and there. But we do have a lot of time in the evening together. We sit in our room together. We go and eat in the mess hall together. Sometimes we go out for walks on the walls together. And, you know, we just talk. Question. How would it be like if the princess got sick? What would you do? Also, how is your foot? So the princess got sick. You know, I take care of her. You know, I get her water. I, you know, get her a hot water bottle if she wants it. Cold towel. I'd sit with her, keep her entertained, or, you know, give her peace and quiet when she wants it. I'd look after her. 'Cause, you know, that's what she deserves. She'd do the same for me. And like I said, I promised her I'll always be by her side. And I will, you know, through sickness and in health. Wait a second. You may not marry the Princess Turi. That's for her to decide. What else we got? What do you do if the princess was taken away? Oh, sorry, my foot. You asked about my foot. My foot's fine now. It's pretty much all back together. We saw a healer in the town, and, you know, after a little bit of natural remedy here and there, yeah, it's fine. It's pretty much back to normal. I've still got, you know, all 5 toes on one foot, so, there we go. Right. Oh, another donation from Kaylin. Is the princess good with kids? Also, can we be friends? Could you use some more? We can all be friends here, 100%. And also, is the princess good with kids? Yes, she is actually. Sometimes the superior officers and some other people have their families come and visit the garrison, and she's always really nice to them. I think she has that sort of natural way with children. Also, if someone asked, if someone was to ask, someone asked a second ago, what would happen if she was taken away? That wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen. You know, I'm sworn to not let that happen, and I'm not going to let it happen. Simple as that. I'll fight tooth and nail for that girl. Pafawarin, forgive me if I mispronounced that. Thank you so much for subscribing. What's my favourite song? My favourite song... A good song called Everybody Wants to Rule the World. I love that song. My favourite song of all time. Could I check on the princess? She's sleeping right now. As you can see, it's night, so I don't want to disturb the princess. She's had a pretty busy day today. Can I draw you some armor or weapon? Hold on. Can I draw you some armor or a weapon for fun? Just asking since I'm in an artistic mood. You could draw whatever you want, so long as it's appropriate. I'll put that out there. You can draw whatever you want. 100%. You have my full invitation to draw whatever you want, Lil Wicker. What else have we got? Oh, another donation from Xiang Ling. Have you imagined you and the princess having a family or... What? You guys seem very interested in me and her. No. It's so, like... No, I haven't. I think the kids had had blue eyes, but, that's about as far as I've gone. But, look, guys, I'm a knight. I have a duty, okay? And she's my duty. It wouldn't be appropriate. You've already asked me what my favourite song is, Short Fox, and I answered. Did your dad's army stories influence your decision on joining the army? Oh, 100%. I look up to my dad and my mum a lot. And my dad's, stories of, what he did in the army really inspired me. And it's like I said to the princess, I joined the army just to protect people and give people hope and make people, just feel safe and happy. Another donation from Xiang Ling. How did you feel when meeting the princess, before the attack on the Eastern Castle? Well, she seemed nice. She seemed nice. Just a, nice, humble servant girl. I don't know. I just got a kind of cool vibe from her. Yeah, she seemed nice, and she was up for anything, even my mischief. So that was always a bonus for me. Do I have a favourite colour? Yes, crimson burgundy. Does the princess have a scares? What do you mean by scares? Do I like to bake in my free time? Yes, I do. When I get the time, though. I don't get a lot of time when I'm in places like a garrison, etc. Have me and the princess ever danced before? Yeah. Just once, though. Just once. We were out on the walls, and there was a party going on in the rec hall, and we could hear the music coming through the ceiling. So we just, had a little dance. Oh my gosh. Xiang Ling with another donation through Super Chat. Have you danced with the princess? Oh, that's one I just... Yeah. Yeah, I have danced with the princess, and it felt great. Yeah. It felt good. It was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. What would you do if the princess... If she said she liked me, I'd say I like her back. I'd say I like her back. But, strictly professional, in a way, yeah? How did the encounter with the faceless affect the princess? Like, does she have trust issues? Does she trust you fully or not? She was shaken by the event. 100% she was shaken by it. But I think she knows the real me. Like, if you were to line 100 of me up, she'd be able to pick out the real me. She definitely has she doesn't like being alone for too long. So I'm always certain I check in on her. If I go training, she'll usually come with me and stand with my fellow recruits and my fellow soldiers. But, she's in a garrison. She feels safe here. Faceless, they struggle to infiltrate highly fortified places. Eclipse with another donation. I'm going to do this for someone in the chat. I love Maze. If you love the princess as a friend, why would you kiss her twice? And what if the princess confesses to you? What would you do? All right. I'm established. She kissed me. Okay? And this links into what Zhang just asked. She kissed me. Okay? She kissed me. I'm not complaining, but, she kissed me. Yeah. But if she confessed, I'd see what I can do. I'd see what I can do. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. I seriously need to catch up with all of these. Right, which one just came through? So you did it for person in chat. Look, yeah, the princess, she kissed me, alright? She kissed me. I'll say now, by the way, I'm getting, there's a lot of questions going in right now from you folks. I am trying to get a question from everyone, but the chat is moving very quickly for me. So I do apologise if I skip your question often. I will try my best to get to you as soon as possible. Right, where are we? There we are, right. But you didn't refuse to kiss now, did you? You're such a nice person. Thank you, Zhang. Yeah, I like to be humble, but yeah, I like to think I'm a nice dude. What do you mean by does the princess have scares? Do you mean like nightmares? Right, look, yeah, I did kiss the princess, right? But she kissed me, okay? I'm not complaining, but no, got to keep it professional. We don't tell anyone that, by the way. You tell no one that. Whatever you heard about what happened between me and the princess, whether it's the kissing or whatever else, it didn't happen, okay? Have I danced with other princesses? No. No, I haven't. Hold on. Let me see if I can slow you lot down. Because, goodness me. Edit. Hold on, folks. There we go. Alright, I've slowed you lot down now. So hopefully, that should help manage the chaos a little bit. I may adjust the time depending on how, I think I'll adjust it a little bit actually to like 30 seconds. 1 second, folks. Just slowing your questions down a bit so I can get to each and every one of you. Right. Now, let's have a look at you again. Yeah, put in slow mode. When will we see you and the princess again? Probably next week. Yeah, next week most likely. If you had magic, what would you use it for? So if I had magic, maybe baking magic. Ah, that'd be cool. Like magic to bake anything you want. But in a serious note, I'd like the ability to bend water. That's a magic I'd like to have. What style of weapons are your favourite? One-handed swords. Are we making her a circus act? I don't think so. What do you do whenever she is held hostage? Well, she'd never be held hostage. I'd never let that happen to her, but if she was taken by someone, I'd fight to get her back. You know, everything I had. I'd fight to get her back. She's been through enough. She doesn't deserve to be through any more pain, to be honest. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. What is going on? Where's the principal? From Xiangling again. As a peasant from the Canada Kingdom, the princess sent me a letter saying how much she liked you. I'm going to take that letter and put it in my special drawer of things I refer to whenever I'm sad. Thank you. What's my favourite animal? Cats. I love cats. Cats are fun. But I like the big fluffy cats. You know, like ragdolls or Maine cats. Would you risk your life for her? Yes. Yeah, 100%. She's my duty. And my friend. So yeah, I'd 100% risk my life for her. What's my favourite drink of all time? I love tea. Big tea fan. Especially cinnamon tea. Like a free cinnamon tea. Very nice, with honey and sugar. Good stuff. Oh, another knight. You're Kira, protector of the Princess of the North and East. I have a feeling for my princess. Okay, I'm presuming you're asking, does the princess have any scars? And no, she doesn't. Have you gone to the Southern Kingdom before? Well, yeah, of course I have. The Southern Kingdom's where I'm from. I've been there loads of times. I was born and raised there. It's a nice place. Bit dreary weather-wise, but, you know. My favorite style of weapon is a one-handed blade. In the entire world, where would you travel with the princess? I think we'd probably go to the Western Kingdom. It's very tropical there. Like, if you go far, far west, you get, like, a lot of tropical islands. But the Eastern Kingdom is very nice as well. They've sort of got, like, quite an Arab culture to them. And I really love, like, the Arab world aesthetic. Really nice stuff. What would you do if the princess is getting forced into an arranged marriage with someone she doesn't love? I'd never let that happen. But... we don't do that sort of thing here. But if someone tried to do that, I think I'd put my foot down then. Again, you sorry, another donation from Eclipse. Again, you hesitated of the question and you kissed back. Anyway, what would you do if the Brotherhood took the princess? I'd take the Royal Army, and I would rip Emperor Valakor a new one. Just... here's the thing. I wouldn't let that happen. But anything that tries to get close to her, as you've seen, I would tear apart. It's not going to happen. I will protect her. Because that's my job. What are you willing to do for the princess? Anything. Anything. Absolutely anything. Someone had a good... What would you do if the prince... Oh, no, that's one I already answered. Hey, Ellion, I know you said you're just friends, but if you're just friends, why did you kiss and sleep with her? She kissed me. We only had one bed, okay? We're on a budget. There's a war on. Right, from Xiangling again. Would you like to try poutine? No, I'm sorry, but it's... I know what it is, but it's not really something I'd fancy. Yes, the hair is very fluffy. Thank you again. What else have we got? If the princess ever asked to train, would you train her? And if yes, what weapon do you think she used? So, the princess is naturally not as strong or as well built as I am. Not that I'm that well built, to be fair. I think a pair of daggers would suit her, or maybe like a rapier, like, you know, like a short sword or a rapier, something really like elegant and swift. I think that would suit her really well. What would you do if Bowser took the princess? I don't know, probably eat some shrooms and then go on one hell of an adventure. This is how I heard it's done. Ellion, when the faceless shapeshifted into you, it said, "You know I love you," and the princess got flustered. Would you say that for real? I'd say... Okay, look, I'm just... Alright, I'm gonna come out and say it. I'm gonna come out and say it. Yeah, I like her. She's nice. She's pretty. She's fun. She's got a nice personality, but... Look, I wish so badly this war could be over and done with. Because then I could, you know... Maybe. Just a maybe things can turn out the way I want. I really like her. I really like her. I do. Okay? But I need to keep things professional. I can't afford to get attached to her. Here's what you don't understand. It's my duty to protect her. I can't get attached to her. I can't get my emotions get in the way. Maybe when all this is over, fine, yes. But for now, I've got to keep it secret. Or at least on the down burner. Thank you for the subscription, Mira. You know, she's pretty. She's fun. She pretty much saved my life twice. She's perfect. She's absolutely perfect. But anyway, what else? Oh, question. Have I ever fought a werewolf? I have actually. I fought a rogue lycan, another word for a werewolf, when I was out in the forest with my platoon once. We were able to fend it off. We keep a silver dagger on us at all times. Silver for, you know, any sort of supernatural monster. And then we keep a regular sword on us as well. The werewolf attacked us, and we fended him away. Simple as that. Is the princess badass? Yes, she is. Even with or without magic, I have confidence that she knows some little bit of offhand fighting. Well, I don't mean to brag or anything, but when we did a bit of hand-to-hand combat in our bedroom, I did knock her to the floor 2 times. So, I'd say I'm probably the superior fighter to her. What else have we got? What is your favourite memory with the princess? Probably when we had fun sparring in our bedroom. Yeah, that was fun. I'm sure. Actually, no. I know that she loves you back. Your husband quality. Literally, you can bake. Oh, God. She loves you. Oh, thank you. Do you like coffee? Only if it's iced. I only like iced coffee. And that's the only coffee I can get behind. I don't like hot coffee. Wouldn't it make more sense to use your feelings towards her to motivate you to protect the princess? She'd probably think it's cute. The thing is, I need to think about what my commanders and generals will think. They'll probably massively disapprove. What would you do if a faceless turned into the princess? Well, if I knew it was a faceless, I'd kill it on the spot. Easy. And if she tickled me to death... Okay, look, look, it's a very real thing. It's a very real thing she could do, and I'm now perpetually terrified of her now that she knows that. But maybe she won't. Maybe she won't. I hope she doesn't, and I hope she keeps that between her and me, because that's really embarrassing. Has your helmet ever been stolen by a rodent? My helmet's a bit too heavy to be stolen by a rodent. Can he pet the hair? Yeah, sure. There you go. If you and the princess were to fight, who would win overall? Me, obviously. 100% me. I'm the knight here. Okay, no, so we can kill Faceless without magic. They're just very, very hard to put down. The best thing to kill... With... So Faceless are all... They're a single-celled organism, basically. So, on the outside, they may look like a human, but they're not a human on the inside. They're sort of like, They're like just a lump of meat that shapes into whatever it wants. The best way to kill a Faceless is to burn them. What is my favourite thing to bake? Cinnamon rolls. Could you please get a hug? Of course you can, Becca. There you go. Oh, and if she uses magic? Yeah, I'm screwed if she uses magic to fight me then. Yeah, Jordan, I'd probably hesitate a little bit. Just maybe a little bit. Oh dear. Oh, right. Okay, so... Sorry, just quickly, 1 second. Alright, we're going to pause for a second. It's been an hour. We're not stopping yet. I'm just going to take a little break and get some water. I'm also going to speak to the chat mods as well, just regarding some things they want to talk to me about. But so far, thank you so much all for your very generous donations. And I'm going to emphasize this, because I'm a bit concerned here and there. Please do not donate if you cannot afford to. And also, try and be a bit courteous to others, even if you are donating. We all have questions. We all want them answered. But just try and give some other people a tiny bit of breathing room when it comes to asking questions. I appreciate all the donations, but just remember there are other people who have questions of their own. But either way, I am super thankful for everyone who's come. This is an amazing turnout. We're going to continue in like 5 minutes while I just take a little break. But I hope you're enjoying so far. So for now, pause your questions for now, because I'm not looking at them right now. So pause questions for now. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves about anything else. And I will be back in just a moment after I've had my little break and speak to my mods, because there are mods in this chat. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes. There we go. Alright, back to it. Did we all have any more questions? I see you're all busy telling the time to each other. Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Hi. Sorry, I just had to go get a little drink of water. Do you and the princess have a favourite song you both love to listen and dance to? Yes, it's Sing Sing Sing. That's one of our favourites. What colour do I think would look best on the princess? I think she suits a teal blue quite well. Considering she's from the north, and the north's all icy, I think that would suit her really well. Would you rather choose to save the princess or the kingdom you were raised in? I mean, the Summer Kingdom is where I grew up. I don't know. That's a hard question. How long have I been a knight for? 4 years. Ellion, how did you feel when you first found out the princess had magic? Yeah, short to say I was pretty surprised. Majorly surprised, actually. Yeah, hugely surprised. Considering it saved my life, I wasn't complaining, but yeah, certainly gave me a fright. Right. You had 2 questions, Gabby. 1, how old do you have to be to enrolled as a knight? So, to get into the king's rank, you have to be, in the ranks of the army, you have to be 18. And can anyone be a knight or only men? Sadly, I believe only men are permitted to be in the main infantry. But I believe women can serve as scouts and range troopers. That's just how it is. I don't agree with it, but, that's the way the cookie crumbles, I'm afraid. Hi, Ellion. Have you ever had to deal with the princess being sick or having nightmares? Nightmares, yes. Sick, no. Whenever she has a nightmare, I just gently shake her awake, give her a hug, and tell her she's fine and safe. Am I interested in a latte? Only if it's chilled. Are lycans inherently evil? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think they're evil. I think lycans are good people who just have a bad curse on them. And not all lycans are bad. Xiangling, did the princess wake up? No. What else have we got? How am I? I'm great. I hope you're as well. I hope you're good as well, Trinity. Would you like to ask the princess to bake with you? Oh, 100%. She might be quite the baker with so. I think she will and might bake cinnamon rolls for you, Oh, I hope so. Just an idea for a date? Maybe. If you were in an intense fight and you had to choose between the princess or the kingdom, who would you choose? I don't like questions like this. They make me scared. But, look, the kingdom's got the princess in it. So I choose the kingdom, because it's got the princess in it. Yeah? A scribe from the Western Kingdom here, currently dying of heat. Do you have any interesting stories from your time as a knight? I think I may post some little shorts on my stories as my time as a knight, but I've definitely got a few. Eclipse with a €50 donation. Lil Wicker Project asked, do you want a latte? I can let you try my latte if you wish. Slides over the latte casually. Can you give us some head pats? Can you give us some head pats again? I have my vacation school finals coming up in 3 days and feel kind of anxious. Well, here's the thing, Eclipse. If you just put your mind to it and stay relaxed, you will be absolutely fine. Don't you worry whatsoever. And also, yes, of course, you can have some head pats. Here you go. There you go. You'll be just fine. Don't worry. Do you need a tissue, my guy? No. No, I don't. No, I do not. I don't know if I've been sniffing and I just haven't known it, or I may sound sad. I'm not too sure. What do I like doing in my free time? I like baking. I like riding my horse. I like playing chess. I like going for walks. I like just relaxing. That's mainly it, really. And I love baking, of course, whenever I get the chance. Has the princess or yourself ever had a breakdown? Somehow the princess hasn't, which really baffles me, considering how much she's been through. It's like... I mean, when I had my breakdowns, I just would put myself aside and talk to myself, and I'd look at things logically. That's how I always, that is how I always kind of, sorted myself out when, ever I was having a breakdown. Moonlight asks, as a chat, how do you see us? Well, you're in a big auditorium. Like, I'm currently outside in this courtyard, and you're sitting in front of me. I don't know how you all got in, but, you're all here. Hey, Ellion, I was wondering why you so obsessed with not admitting you have a crush on the princess. You know you do when we know you do, and the princess knows, so why don't you just admit it? I did admit it earlier, so, eat that. What else have we got? Thank you, Trinity. Have you or the princess ever had a complete... Oh, no, we already asked that one. Okay, sorry, quickly going out of character now. I'm gonna say now, please stop spending donations to get other people's questions put up. I've put slow mode on in the chat so I can hopefully get to everyone's questions. But please stop using your donations to have other people's questions put up, please. It's not exactly fair on everyone in chat. So please only donate if you have your own question. Or whatever reason you wish to donate. Just please don't donate for on other people's behalf. Have you ever seen a play? Yes, I have actually. I've seen Aladdin. I've seen Hamilton. I've seen Macbeth. They're all very good. What do the local people and your commanders think of your relationship with her? Do they approve or gossip about it? Well, they see it a lot as duty. I'm her. I'm her sworn shield now. So a couple of the lads, they're a bit jokey about it, like, oi, what are you doing? I'm doing nothing. All right? You're just jealous because you haven't seen a woman in probably about 10 years. But it's all right. The lads are a bit bantery about it. That's about it. Ellion, why did you choose to be a knight? So I chose to be a knight because my father told me a lot about his time in the war. And when he was in the army, he talked about a lot of the people he defended. And I simply just wanted to be in the army because it allowed me to play a role where I could make people feel safe and fight for what's right and just help people. It's as simple as that. There's no deep moral code. There's no V for Vendetta thing behind it. It's just, I love helping people. It's as simple as that. What have we got? Right. Where am I looking now? Don't need a tissue. Do you need a tissue? No. When one of you get nightmares, do you sing the other to sleep? We both do it to each other, actually. I don't have nightmares, but I know the princess can sing. But whenever she's woken up from a nightmare, whenever she's drifting back off, I may hum a little tune here and there. What else have we got? Would you like to ask the princess to bake with you? I think I already answered this. Yes, I did. Does the princess have bad habits? She does, yeah. Ever since she learned I'm ticklish, she won't leave me alone about it. I cannot have my back turned to her now. Have you ever encountered a Naga? Yes, I have. A peaceful one, though. It was quite a peaceful Naga. Green scales. Fairly decent chap, actually. He was part of a tribe out in the forest. They're very reclusive creatures, so we just left them as they were. What happened after you guys fell asleep after the meeting that the princess had? What happened after we fell asleep? About 7 hours of nighttime, and then we woke up. Roses are red, violets are blue. On our wedding night, me and my husband, what? We went to bed. Hello from Australia. Hi. Hello there from Australia. Hold on. Let me see if I can... where is it? Oh, hold on. Let me make myself a bit more appropriate for this. Okay, I don't think I... Hold on 1 second. Let me make myself a bit more appropriate for an Australian viewer. There we go. Hello. Hi from Australia. By the way, quick shout out. Love Australia. Australia, home of wonderful people, bluey, and just an all-round badass country. If I wasn't British, I'd want to be Australian. There we go. Anyway. What would you do if the princess was possessed? I'd take the demon and I'd pummel it with a big bag of oranges until it came out of her. That's what I do. Question. Are people able to be like spies or something around that? Well, obviously in the royal courts there are spy masters with their own spy legion, so yeah, it's a possibility. I myself though, no, I don't serve as a spy. I've already answered that question. Right. Oh my gosh, questions upon questions upon questions. Upon questions, oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm just trying to... I've lost my place in all your questions. I'm just trying to find where I was. Is the princess a heavy sleeper? Yeah, massively. I could throw her off the roof and she'd stay asleep. Do I have a favourite constellation? I don't know many. I know the constellation of Orion and that's about it. So, yeah, I'm going to say that one. What would you do if the princess had a panic attack? I'd comfort her, of course. Always. What else? Has the princess ever gotten drunk? No. She's a lady, and ladies don't get drunk. At least in my extended knowledge. What would you do if somehow the princess got cursed? Like, sleeping curse? I know what you're implying, and yes, I would, if it worked. If the princess asked out on a date, and she said you could pick a place, where would you pick? That's a good question. I think I'd love to go to a beach. I'd love to go to a beach. Yeah, go on a date on a beach. Bye, Shade. Do you like drawing or art in general? So, I myself cannot draw, but I love art. People who do art are honestly some of the most amazing folks. So creative, so talented. I think they're absolutely brilliant. I have 2 questions. What your zodiac sign, and do you need a tissue, my guy? Don't know what the whole thing with a tissue is, and I've answered you twice on that. My zodiac is Pisces. Not that I think much of it, though, to be honest. What if you get nightmares? I've already answered that one. Of course you can give me a hug, little wicker. There you go. Do you prefer salty or sweet food? An even mix of both, actually. I like the saltiness of fish, but I also like the sweetness of, like, you know, some meats and some other fish, to be fair. And also, of course, like candy and baked goods. Has the princess given me a nickname? Let me think, actually. Has she given me a nickname? No, actually. No, she hasn't. Maybe she should. Actually, should she? Maybe? If you were a furniture item, what would you be? I'd like to be a sofa. I feel like I'd have a very relaxed lifestyle if I was a sofa. Favourite colour? Burgundy. Yep, you can have a hug as well, Galaxy Dream. There you go. If I could, would I marry the princess? Maybe. Pardon me. It was a nervous burp. Maybe one timeline. My horse's name is Slow Dancer. And also, I'm very good at chess. Are there any telltale signs identifying a faceless, like smells, changes in voice, pitch, or anything? Now, this is a good question. Faceless are shapeshifters. Now, there are multiple ways to identify a faceless. Now, some faceless don't exactly get the assimilation process too well. Some faceless will look nothing like the person they're trying to assimilate. That's a very good telltale sign. If someone's got a face that's literally reaching down to the floor or arms that are literally trailing to the next kingdom, yeah, they're faceless. However, some faceless who pretty much identically a copy of a person, there will be just slight changes in that person. It's sort of that, you know that sixth sense you can get sometimes when you know something's wrong? You'll feel that when you see them. And you may just notice they're just a little different from how they look. Their eyes may be a little bit too far apart. One eyebrow may be a little bit higher than the other. Their ears may look a bit stranger. Their hair may be a slightly different shade. What else have we got? Is there something that the princess is good at? Drawing, singing, cooking? She's a great singer. She's a great storyteller, actually. She writes a lot. And she's a wonderful artist. What did you do if the princess's magic got stolen and both of you had to get it back? What person do you think would do that? Can be anyone. If I was to take a guess at anyone who would do that, 100%, it would 100% be Lord Valakor. You know, the dirty, rotten, crypt, undead scumbag who runs the Brotherhood of Bones. Yeah. And if we had to get it back, so be it. We get it back, and we'd write a very good book about it. Already answered the question about the princess getting drunk. If one of you get nightmare... Yeah, already answered that one. Just already answered that one. It's okay. Oceana. If you can't donate, that's totally fine. I don't mind. The princess doesn't have a nickname for me yet. If some rando started flying with the princess, I'd probably say, excuse me, sir, that's inappropriate. I'd have to call human resources. You know, I'm her sworn shield, you know? So it's best to keep her at arm's length from getting too attached to anyone. I've already answered that question. If I could go on a date with the princess, I'd go to a beach. Already answered that one. Could I maybe sing Fly Me to the Moon? Yeah, I guess I can give it a go. It depends. Can I put like some lyrics on, or will the royal copyright officer come and take me down? I'll go without it. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter or Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. There we go. That's all I'll give you for now. I've got a bit of a bad throw at the moment, so it probably wasn't the best. Do I have any irrational fears? Yes, I do actually. What are they again? I can't remember. Yeah, insects. Don't like insects. Insects really give me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know what it is about them. It's the fact they look like weird alien robots, probably. What do you do on your days off from duty? I just chill, really. Relax. Maybe go, you know, sharpen my blade, oil it up. Go chat with friends. Nothing special, really. What do you do? Oh, we answered that one. Let's assume you're dating the princess. Would you give her nicknames? If yes, which ones? I'd probably call her Princess. That'd probably be my nickname for her. You do not need to donate to answer that question. To ask that question, but you can submit fan art in our Discord. Which, if you go into the description, there's a link to the Discord in there. What's my love language? Acts of service and words, I believe, if I've got those right. I don't know. I think there's 6 of them. I don't know all 6 though. I know like 3 of them. What's my favorite film? What's a film? If the princess asked you on a date... Already answered that multiple times now. Do I get nightmares? No, not really. And when I do get nightmares, they're very weird. Have I ever been afraid during a mission? 100% I've been afraid. Massively. You know, like, back when I was, like, you know, a private, 100% I was afraid. And I was a squire. You know, running out into fields, fighting all sorts of creatures. Yeah, I was frightened. But, you know, you eventually learn to overcome that. What would you do with the princess's... What would you do with the princess's magic? I already answered that one. Do you like tea or coffee? Tea, but I like iced coffee. What would you do... Already answered that one. So... if one of you get nightmare... Already answered that one. Okay, right. Sorry, quick side note. I've already answered quite a few of these questions I'm skimming over. So, if I've answered your question, I'm going to kindly ask you don't ask it again, please. When you became a knight, did you expect anything like this to happen? No. No, actually. But here's the thing. When you're in this world, and in this order, you don't exactly know what to expect. It's a very peculiar... I don't know. You never know what to expect. But I think that makes it all the more exciting. If I couldn't be a knight, what would I pursue? I'd be a baker. 100%. I'd work with my parents in the south, bake bread. That'd be great. Do you play an instrument? No, I don't, I'm afraid. I don't have the patience to learn playing an instrument. Alright, bye, Jordan. What is the extent of the princess's magic? I've already answered that. Yeah, already answered if I can sing. Is the princess good in archery? I don't know. Maybe. I'll have to ask her. Oh, so if I couldn't bake, probably, I'd like to work in a stable with horses, maybe. Or maybe, do you know what would be a good idea? An inn, but with cats. Like, while you're eating, the cats come around you. That'd be fun. Yeah, she is a bit like my sister. Have you ever encountered a siren? Since I don't serve on the Navy, no, not really. But I've heard stories of sirens from those in the King's Navy. And from what I've heard, they are not friendly. Will there be a kiss in next week's episode? Wait till next week. What is my best pickup line? I actually literally have none. I'm awful at coming up with things like that. So I don't have one, I'm afraid. I don't have any legs. I actually do have legs. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I don't. Okay, put myself back down. What would you do if the princess had... Already answered that. Already answered that. What is your biggest dream? I'd love to run my own, like, baked goods empire. Like, you know, like my family's business, but like 10 times. All over the kingdoms. Ellion's baked goods. That'd be great. How many weapons are you trained in? If there are many, which one is your favourite to use? So I'm trained in bows, long swords, single hand swords, shields, spears, and... I think I already said bows, yeah. But my favourite is one-handed blade. Yeah, dragons and unicorns exist. I've never seen a dragon, though. I've seen a unicorn just once, though. They are, like, so rare. Yeah, a cat cafe. That sounds fun. Yeah, that's what we call it. Who is older, you or your sister? Me. I'm older than her. Hi, strawberry milk from South Korea. Do you know what the princess's nightmares are about? No, I don't, but, I can only really imagine, can't I? It's probably stuff to do with her parents. I never ask. It's just not fair on her. Would you rather be turned into a cat or a dog? I'd rather be turned into a cat because then I can sit by the fireplace and stay warm. And also, cats are just cooler and smarter. Everyone either has an evil cat or an annoying dog. What would you do if the princess was a yandere for you? How would you react? Oh, thank you so much, Emmy, for the subscription. I don't think the princess would ever become a yandere. She's not like that. Yeah, sure, Dama. I'd love to hear a joke, so long as it's appropriate. Do you prefer salty, sour, or sweet foods? All three, to be honest. I love all three equally. But I love sour candies. I like salty, like meat, like fish and beef and pork. And then I like sweet baked goods. That's how I narrow it down. Your favourite sleepy artist is a dragon. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And they are the most amazing artists I could possibly have ever wished for. 100%. Would your mother like the princess? Ah, 100% she would. Have you ever wanted to see a griffin? Oh, I'd love to see a griffin. I've only read about them. But, you know, it's something so... I'd say it's something so unbelievable. There's a lot of unbelievable things in this world, but they're just so cool, man. Like, honestly, it's like God just got 3 things and went, there we go. That's cool. I'll stick that on the earth. What other creatures have you met? So I've met lycans, werewolves, vampires, wendigos. The wendigo was not fun. Elves, centaurs, nagas, golems, druids, elementals, all sorts. Hi from Scotland. Hi, Stories. Do you have any other armor? So I have a lighter armor compared to the one I'm wearing now. It's more for when I'm on more casual duties, like, you know, military police or something like that. That's the only other real armor I've got. What would you do if I snuck up on you and trapped you in a headlock? I'd probably, you know, reverse your headlock and completely Batista bomb you through a table. No offense, you know, it's not to be rude, you know, just a cultural thing. The princess rarely talks about her past. Rarely at all. What is my favourite flower? My favourite flower? I'm pretty boring. I like roses. Like a big wide rose. 100%. Maxi, thank you for the subscription. What's your favourite place to go to? I like beaches. Like nice, calm beaches. No people around. Just like a nice, calm sunset beach. Sound of the waves. Yeah. Take me there. What would you do if the princess died from a... We're not going to talk about that. That is something I never, ever want to consider. Do you already have or has a girlfriend? I've never had a girlfriend. What's your sister's name? Renee. Hey, Ellion, if this question wasn't asked, do you play instruments? Oh, that was already asked, but no, I don't play an instrument. Hi from Malaysia. Hi, Rose. What is the princess doing right now? She's sleeping. It's nighttime, as you can see. What's the biggest monster you've taken down, either single-handed or with your team of knights? So with a team of knights, we once took down a massive rock golem. It was in some sort of cave. Yeah, not a friendly guy. Really, really not friendly. Single-handedly, I was able once to take down a... Sorry, I'm not sorry, I'm a little bit sick. But single-handedly, I was able to take down a dreadnought, which are one of the Brotherhood of Bones minions. Do you have a favourite story? Also, hello, hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well, thank you, Pancake. I hope you're doing well as well. As for favourite story, I love the story of Frankenstein. Like I said, one of the favourite books I've ever read. Yes, me and the princess do cuddle sometimes, but it's just because she's cold, okay? And what's your favourite creature? That's quite a good question, actually. Oh, God. I think I like mimics, just because they're cool. I love the premise of a mimic. It's such genius design. Can you say my name? Is it pronounced Mariam? If another night... this has already been asked. Do you like kids? That sounds weird. I mean, being around kids, I don't mind them. They can be a bit bratty sometimes, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I take a pretty neutral stance. How would you react if the princess tried wearing your armor? Would she look cute? She probably wouldn't look cute, because it'd probably be so heavy for her, she'd probably be stuck to the floor. But, I find that pretty funny. What was your favourite thing to do as a kid? Go outside and play in the mud. I loved playing in the mud as a kid. Like, going outside and, like, going through forests and streams. Yeah, I love doing that. I'll make myself a cup of tea after this, don't worry. When was the moment you realised you were in love with the princess? Gosh, kind of hard to say. Here's my joke. I was about to say a joke about wet floors, but I slipped on what to say. Got a real comedian over here. Thank you very much for that, Dharma. That is actually quite funny. If the princess tickles you in front of guards, what would you do? What would you do and say? I'd probably die from embarrassment, to be honest. Just plain and simple. Yeah, and I probably do a lot of shouting and screaming and laughing, probably. Do you want kids in the future? I haven't really decided on that yet. Would you ever go swimming in a lake? So, I love swimming. Like, I love swimming a lot. Swimming, to me, is like one of my favourite things to do to exercise. And yeah, I'd go swimming in a lake, so long as it's safe and there's not, like, water serpents in there. Yeah, sure, why not? This isn't a question, but I hope you're doing quite well, and I'll just be here drawing and occasionally asking questions as well. Keep being amazing, please. Thank you so much, Lil Wicker. You keep being amazing, too. When you first met the princess, did you have any idea she was the princess, or did you genuinely think she was a servant girl? 100%, I thought she was a servant girl. 100%. She was dressed like a servant girl, was doing servant girl jobs. Yeah, I had absolutely no bloody idea. Question. Sorry I've already asked a question. What would you do if someone... I'll skip over that one. Oh, catcalled. Wait, isn't that, Yeah, if someone catcalled the princess, I'd probably give him a slap around the face. What are you going to do when the war is over? I don't know. Probably go back to my duties. The war's been the war's been going on since I was a knight, so... who knows? Bye, Nyan. Do you get flustered easily? No? Do I like fish, or do they just creep you out? I love fish. I love eating them and looking at them. Fish are so cool. They're like aliens. What are some ways to tell if the Brotherhood monsters are near? Well, if a zombie comes up to you and begins nibbling on your leg, that's a pretty good telltale sign that one of them's near you. However, that's really it, to be honest. If you see them, they're there. If there's a trail of death, they're probably there. If you're having your face chewed off, yeah, they're probably right in front of you. Since the princess is key to defeating the Brotherhood, and the above say sacrificing her is the key, would you let that slide? Okay, look, I'm certain my commanders aren't intending to sacrifice her. Okay, that's I think that's what they're implying, but I wouldn't. I'd see what I could do. My favourite bread, to get away from that point, what's my favourite bread? Favourite bread? I don't know, just white bread. I'm boring. White man, white bread. Do you reckon any of the guards heard you and the princess play fighting? I really hope not. I really hope not. What insects are you scared of the most? Now look, I know they're technically classed as arachnids, but spiders freak me out. And so do like centipedes. Like, ugh. Too many legs. Like, way too many legs. What do you need all of those for? Would you swim with the princess? Yeah, sure. Why not? If you and the princess got married, where would you go for your honeymoon? Oh, 100% the Eastern Kingdom. Like, the capital of the Eastern Kingdom is gorgeous. Like, it's incredible. Like, these huge Arab palaces. Like, you know, they take hospitality so serious over there. They're such nice people. We'd go there, 100%. Go to one of the palaces there, the palace hotels. Does boba slash bubble tea exist where you're at? No. Don't know what that sounds bubble tea. That sounds interesting. How's your relationship with the king? So, I best know the king of the Southern Kingdom because that's where I'm from. I've only met him once, and that's about it. So I can't really say much. He's a nice chap, 100%, but that's all I can really say, to be honest. My favorite cookie is a chocolate chip cookie. What's yours? Oh, so I like chocolate chip cookies, but with white chocolate as well. So good. What else? What is yours and the princess's favorite flowers? I like a big fat. I like a. I like a rose. I like a nice big rose. I think she's a chrysanthemum. Is it how it's pronounced? What was your thoughts and reaction to the princess being the princess when you found out? Utter shock. I answered this earlier. I was in complete and utter shock. Where's the most interesting place I've ever been? Probably the Crystal Cove. It's in the Southern Kingdom. It is basically an enormous crystal cave that's in the alcove beside the sea. And it's a mix of quartz, so it all glows at night. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Summer or winter? Really hard to say, actually. I like both of them, but probably summer, because I honestly prefer the heat to the cold. Especially when I've got to get up early in the morning. Right. Kind of breaking the fourth wall here, but I was wondering if you thought about doing an elf character at some point. It's on my consideration list. What's my favourite meal? I love curry. Curry is the best. Like Madras, Makhani. Mwah. They know how to do good food over there. Okay. Right. Goodness gracious me. Now we're gonna end the stream here, okay? So pause the questions. I'm sorry if I wasn't able to get to you. I'm so overwhelmed by how many of you came to this. So first of all, I really, really hope you enjoyed. I know we had a few hiccups here and there, but I really, really hope that you all enjoyed. I really have. It's always fun for me to do these. I'm gonna learn from this one to try and reduce the amount of chaos that happens in the next one. But for now, I just want to say that I want to thank every one of you for coming here. The donations, and the questions and the chats and the subscriptions. Every single one of you are incredible, and every single one of you I appreciate so much for being here. And I'm glad that I was able to give this to you and give you comfort and let you have fun and stuff like that. Now, for the next character Q&A, I'm going to learn a lot from this to help steady the chaos. But I think the next character Q&A we're going to do is probably going to be Dr. Robert, since he's proven to be so popular recently. As for what's coming out soon, I believe the Prince audio is doing very well on the poll I put up earlier. So we're probably going to have a Prince audio very soon. As for the next two videos, we're going to have the next part of My Night probably late next week, and then on Sunday, and then Wednesday, we are going to have, and get ready for this, we are going to have Capturing the Hero Part 3. What do you think of that? Yeah, Robert has proven very popular, so I thought the next one might be him. Because you guys clearly like him a lot. Thank you, Amber. Thank you all of you, by the way, for being concerned. I am fine. I think I've just got a bit of a sore throat. But I'm fine. Yeah, there's the hype for part 3 of Catching the Hero. There's the hype. But, yeah, that's what should be coming out in the next week. If you have donated, get in touch with me on Discord so I can give you the donator role. And thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, that's really about it. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming. Stay safe, each and every one of you, and just be good people. Bye. Will there be a part 2 of the Slime Boy? Unlikely, I'm afraid.